You want to do street photography, but getting too close paralyzes you with fear. You also want to give those human subjects that portrait look, smooth, clean, and that touch of separation. Time to grab the 85mm F1.8. Welcome to Expeditions in Light. Let's take another expedition. This is the third and final video in a competition series between the 35mm, 50mm, and 85mm Panasonic Lumix S F1.8 series. This quest tries to answer for me, what is the best prime for street photography? How do you find out answers in photography? Well, you study, plan, test, evaluate, learn, and then make the appropriate changes. It's a slow path, but great changes come over time. That was the inspiration for this competition between these three primes. For those of you who are not familiar with the Panasonic Lumix S F1.8 prime series of lenses, they are the 18mm, the 24mm, which sits on the S5 Mark II right now for this video, the 35mm, the 50mm, which we had looked at before, and the 85mm. These primes share the same color profile, sharpness, weight, form factor, and filter size. At around 300 grams each, they can be swapped out on gimbals without rebalancing. They change the feel of the S5 Mark II, giving it an almost classic 35mm film camera weight and balance. Join me on this street photography walk around one of Tokyo's most famous spots, Sensoji Temple.
看不见，飞了。
お迎えに参りました。写真撮るミスト。わかるけど、はい。
视野我看看，稍等一下。
能不能让我看一下我刘海啊？
等我，等我。
有点傻的刘海，不是让它集中一点，我刘海都飞出去了。
还可以，也没有说特别散。
看呀。
你还上去哦，你不是推广北洋的都哪个动哦，大地方都一样哦，不管都在工地都一样。公用。
你能不能往那边转？往那边转。哎，他那边滑出视频。哎，他那边，哎，他那边。
然后那个前导数的话哈，在这边啊，然后这边走哦，这边300公里。头就比较平的。 Tokyo Temple. Thank you.刚刚在那大殿里面不是也有观音菩萨像吗？最中间那一个。
When I review these 85mm images, I can see the sense of separation between the subject and the background, a lens that makes the street feel like a place for an intimate portrait. Pull in the subject and let the rest of the image play its subtle backing track. With the crowds of Sensoji Temple, it feels like the right lens for that particular time. It's too hard to move and to get close, but this lens can do its part in pulling in the subject and doing the work for you. So what is my verdict on the best focal length for street photography? As with all things in photography, it depends. Use the 35mm when you want to flatten out the world, make all parts of the image as part of a whole. Use the 50mm when you want a documentary style, something you can relate to on a human basis, something that you can reach out and touch. Use the 85mm when you want to touch more reach or separation. Give that image a portrait framing. For me, a great street kit would be, in fact, the 50mm F1.8 and the Lumix S24-105. If I need the separation, I can be out at the 85-105 side on that zoom kit lens. I can get close with its macros abilities, and if I need to be wide, I can just throw it to the lower side around 24mm. Then, of course, there's the 50mm F1.8 for low light, great balance and handling for the S5 series, lower weight to carry, and to give that documentary feel for any time of day. There are no real absolutes in photography. There is just the next expedition. Create what you want with the tools that you want to create with. Thanks for joining me on this Expeditions in Light. Until the next expedition, this is your host, John, signing off.